Now, as Minister for Racing and a vet, two dead horses Cup Day, or around the Cup itself. Is that the price of horse racing?
It's very, very sad, and you could see the owners of Admire Ratke were absolutely distraught with that horse that died with what could probably be described as sudden death syndrome, which is a syndrome in racehorses associated with heart conditions. Absolute terrible, sad situation. And then, of course, Areldo, which was obviously or seemed to be frightened by some flag movement in the crowd and kicked out and damaged his leg and was taken to the Melbourne University Veterinary Clinic. The best experts looked at it, but unfortunately it had to be put down.
So, I mean, obviously the anti-racehorsing lobby's using it, but do you believe this is just the price of horse racing? Is there anything else you could have done?
I think these are both just terrible accidents or sad events. I think that the horse racing in Australia and in Victoria is run at the highest of standards. There's the best of veterinary care. There's enormous care and attention and love and concern for the horses. All these horses were vetted prior to the race. They're trained to the minute. But occasionally, on rare occasions, you do have these terrible accidents and incidents.
Is there any reason, on your understanding of the industry and your position as racing minister, is there any reason for change? We've got a horse dying of heart failure after the race, top weight too, carrying the top weight, and then we've got a horse dying after injuring itself coming through the crowd. Is there anything that can be done about it?
In terms of the horse dying of heart failure, this happens on very rare occasions across all horse events and all exercise events, whether it be running the city to surf or the marathon. You occasionally get relatively fit people just having a massive heart condition. In terms of Areldo, I think both the VRC and Racing Victoria will look at how we better manage horses and crowds. The VRC, to their credit, have already put in a big tunnel to separate horses from people. Whether there's further changes in terms of management of the crowd, management of the horses, these are things the industry will look at because the industry genuinely cares about its horses.